Hey folks, Rideshare Commando. So I may or may not disappear if I get a ride or whatnot. If I do, I'll come right back after the ride's finished. But tonight they have a meeting for Uber at the Langston Hughes Performing Arts Center over in Seattle. I'm tempted not to go. Reason being is, one, even though they offer like this dinner thing, I have way too much self-respect to wait in a line for some catering food. That's just not me. And I certainly hope most of you have enough class not to do so as well. I go there for the information and for the networking. However, the last time I went there, I got a gentleman's card. I sent him 2 emails, including the programs for piloting, and nothing. Then I saw him at a Christmas event. Still nothing. So I kind of see these events as, rainbows and sunshine. Okay, they say they put out all this information and they do the podcast. I'm sure it makes the employees feel good, but there's no relation to the employees. I mean, I've gone through 8 so far, and only 1 has responded. He's a senior level executive. That's the only person that responded. And that's a problem. It shows me and demonstrates that Uber employees truly don't give a damn. And you know what? It is what it is. So I'm debating whether I should go there a little bit later. I'm going to flip a coin, and I'll probably spend maybe 5 minutes if I do go. Just because they're all rainbows and sunshine. I mean, those meetings don't mean a damn thing. There's nothing accomplished at those meetings that's of any significance. Drivers are not involved in the whole situation with the Teamsters. They're not giving credence. Obviously, there's no due diligence. There's no driver involvement. Meaning, for example, when they've released several programs, and I guess you might say, like the whole Trips to a Destination, that's like the most epic fail I've seen them do. Because there was zero due diligence, and there should have been. So, I mean, I think a lot of people there, even though they work long hours, I would wager that what they do is cursory, at best. I don't have any faith in their company. I've tried. Their people seem like they care, but it's all mouth service. There's no action behind it whatsoever. And it's disappointing. And I'll give you an example. I need to get about 4 more venues to pilot this tourism program, according to the agreement I have with the one person who's actually responding. I have to take time out of my day to solicit these different venues. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing this all for you guys, right? And lately I just haven't had the time to really pursue it. Plus, with the recent press, I'm getting more flack than I was before. And before, it was like pulling teeth. So, they expect us to, step in, right? One thing I mentioned to this gentleman is, okay, there's a position that I'm extremely qualified for. Bring me in. I can do a lot more from the inside, and it would allow me the time to, not drive 10 hours a day. Nothing. Though I was offered to, I guess, work at the ground level and then work my way up, which doesn't match my resume or my professional level. So I declined. I can't rectify spending as much time as I've been spending trying to pilot these programs just to hand them off. It's difficult. You can only give so much time. And I only have so much time in my day. I've got 2 books I'm editing plus a 3rd I'm writing. And I've got to fit in talking to all of these business owners, these new ones. that naturally dislike anything to do with the rideshare industry because of the negative flack that Uber is getting from the press. And none of their employees are getting involved in any way, shape, or form, except to say, okay, well, when you built it, we'll take it over for you. And even then, there's no response. Uber's shooting themselves in the foot. And as far as any legitimacy to their claims of caring about drivers, actions speak louder than words. And I've gone through 8 of their employees. Their actions say that they really don't give a damn. But they'll take free stuff from you. It's disappointing. And I wish they were more humane. But I guess the definition of being humanitarian or humane is it's not what it used to be. So maybe it's a reflection of the culture of Seattle. But even so, it's not just disappointing, it's irreverent. Anyway, I'm disappointed. And if I go there tonight, I don't expect a damn thing to happen from it. I expect to be pacified, handled. Just the only thing they seem to know how to do. And they don't even do that well when it comes to the public eye. I have no faith in Uber. I tried. I really did. They genuinely seem like they care. I have no faith in them. Honestly, neither should you.